You're rocking with the Meet the Neighbors podcast, powered by Rents Due Entertainment Co.
I see Sexy Red.
Yo, she thick. Dang.
You still got that baby weight on her ass. She look good.
I was just watching it too, high key.
She ugly though.
She is.
Yeah, not my type.
She ugly.
I literally was just
You think
watching
she ugly?
it.
Yeah, she ugly.
Look at that.
You just ghetto.
Who, Sexy Red?
It's not even because of that though.
You
She's just ugly.
wait, you don't think she's ugly?
She is.
No, I don't think she's ugly.
You don't think she's ugly? Nah, that's because you used to that.
What the fuck that mean?
Those
Those the black women? Yeah, I know. With your
those your people, yeah.
fucking jungle fever ass. Hell yeah, I know, motherfucker.
You like them ratchet Detroit chicks.
Hey yo, see that's what I'm saying. You know, a little bit of ratchet don't hurt nobody.
It's not even because of that though. I just think she's actually ugly.
Nah, I expect him to say that. I was gonna expect you to say
And
that same
tattoos
shit,
and
bullshit,
piercings and slices, $150s on her face.
Yo, a bitch like that, you keep her right there. That's all we do.
She looks like a nigga.
She always gonna have some liquor. She always gonna have some weed. She probably always gonna have a babysitter.
She always gonna be ugly.
And we just
too.
gonna chill. She is not ugly. That is not ugly one. Well, see, that's the thing though, 'cause y'all Spanish niggas, y'all don't
Hey,
like black women nowhere.
Shamar, is she
I
ugly
do
or no?
like black girls
You
though.
man, y'all Spanish
Definitely.
niggas is scared of black women.
Nah,
Stop
I
that
like
bullshit.
black girls.
All
Hey,
right?
let me
She's
show
ugly.
Pop Sexy Red real quick.
Let's see what Pop say.
Yo, show Sexy Red.
Let's see what Pop say.
Show the after the baby Sexy Red.
I'm curious to see where this gonna go.
If Pop says she's ugly, she's ugly.
Listen, man. Yo, she ratchet.
No,
She
she's
ratchet
definitely
as
ratchet.
shit.
But that's not why I think she's ugly. I just think she's ugly.
Hey, Justin, let him hold the mic.
Got a bad body on her though?
Is that the one where she just had the baby?
Hey, Pops, hold the mic.
Yeah.
Pops, hold the mic.
Come on now. Let me see the video to show them. Nah. Shamar, show him the video of her shaking her ass recently.
But it had to be at night though.
It have to be at night though.
Hey, Pops, hold the mic up.
That's the only when I'm available at the
All
hour.
the lights got to be extra dark.
Make sure you hold the mic up.
When I say lights extra dark, that means no light.
Not a candle?
Not even a candle. dog.
Shamar, let Pops get your mic,
Okay,
and then
okay.
we'll get you set up in the next segment.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know she was that thick.
Yeah, nah.
That's called a BBL.
Yeah, nigga.
Man.
That's that baby weight right there.
Nah, she thick.
I'll smash,
She thick.
Yeah, I'll smash.
That red wig, that pink hair. That's
Hey, listen.
That's
it's just when
excitement.
it comes down to it's about the catch and release, man. You dig what I'm
That's it. That's it.
Catch and release.
Explain the catch and release.
Well, the catch and release is like, you know, you pump and let her dump. Catch and release, right?
Oh, this episode's gonna be hilarious, bro.
That's it, bro.
Let's get this shit popping, man. Meet the Neighbors podcast, powered by Rents Due Entertainment Co. We are here back another beautiful Monday. Episode what?
Right now.
What episode we on? 24?
24.
Episode 24. Clap it up real quick.
Nice.
We had some technical. Well, actually, we found out today that wasn't technical difficulties. I just dropped the ball like a fucking retard. So sorry for no video last week.
Don't say that about yourself.
I messed it up a little bit, but we back. We here.
We good.
I'm your host Greenie. Next to me, as always, my brother.
It's your boy Fatt the King. What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Behind the boards,
Yeah, man. You got your boy Trap, RDF in the building, man.
we got our fellas behind the camera.
Yo, what's up?
happening, y'all?
Yo, we got Pops.
We got Pops
Special
in
guest
the
in the
my
motherfucking building.
daddy.
Clap it up.
Hey,
I'm here to add a
UG,
little flavor to the
we
flavor.
got
Hey,
Savor,
Pops, do me one favor though.
Yes, sir.
Hold that mic close.
Yeah,
so
hold
we
it
can hear
close,
you.
hold it
close.
I got you. All right. I don't like to hold that shit too
So we
close.
got.
I don't.
That shit. That ain't really.
It's a safe
what
space. It's a safe
about
space.
right
Let us
now,
give you a
dig?
proper
Yeah,
introduction too.
man.
Let's give you a proper
It's a
introduction.
safe space.
I know the rent is due, but let's let's chill
Hey,
with
look.
that shit. Let's do a down payment or some shit. You dig? Anyway, all
let the people- let the people-
I'm happy to be here though. Absolutely.
Let them know who you are.
Sons. Well, yeah. I'm Hakeem Trowell. I'm Fatt's the King's pops.
Yes, sir.
That's why black fathers exist, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Black fathers exist.
Hey, let's go.
FTC, FTK, I'm sorry. And
Yeah, he abbreviated
down here
everything.
visiting
This
and
nigga.
having a great time, man, with such great people, man. And, just looking forward to coming back again. I'm leaving tomorrow, man.
right.
So the thing is, man, I'm just having a great time with the fellas right now. and I'm enjoying it, man. It's a great thing.
Nah, we happy to have you, man. We happy
Thank
to have
you.
you.
Thank
You went out with us this weekend.
Yes,
With the Top Golf, had a good weekend.
Great time. Yeah, had a great time at Top Golf, man. First time me swinging the club in a minute. Even though I swung a club before too, you know, saying I could go somebody's head and shit. But the thing is, you know, it's
a little different.
I hit the ball this time. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was nice, man.
I ain't gonna lie. You know who I was shocked at the most? Shamar.
Shamar was driving.
Shamar was driving. Shout out Shamar.
Driving them shits.
Shamar was fucking smacking them boys like he owed them money.
That nigga look like David Ortiz.
Tiger Hood.
Tiger Hood out there, bitch.
Tiger Hood.
Hey, shout out to Enrique Woods.
Right. Bodega, Goya, Bodega,
Adobo Woods.
Adobo, Enrique Woods over here. Get your form right.
Put the towel on the arm.
Hey, yo.
Right there.
Hey, I just want to say when we were setting up in here today, I know Fatt's caught it. He over here with the damn camera stand.
Everything was a golf club.
Everything's a golf club. to this
Practicing your
guy
swing.
now.
He took the scooter and started
Get the
swinging that
mechanics.
bitch.
Right.
That
Gotta
nigga
get the
strong.
mechanics right. Gotta get the mechanics
Shit.
right.
Hey,
So we went to Top Golf on Friday night.
No, she was
yeah.
lit.
Our first team out in a little minute.
That's
Went to
what's
swing
cool.
the club. With the little scramble going against each other. Who's the best golfer out of the group though? Who's the best golfer out of the group? Shamar. I think Shamar got some natural talent.
If we talk about hitting the ball,
Me, like besides you,
Shamar could
I
definitely.
mean, Trav might be better than me, bro. Trav was smacking him fucking farther than
he
me.
was.
Yeah, I mean,
Mechanics was on point.
Yeah, I'm just I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure my aim's straight. You know, there's a lot more to it than just hitting the ball.
Nah, that's a fact.
But no,
You came in today looking like you just played 18.
Yeah, man. You know, I was
Got the
getting ready.
hair, got
I
the
really
shirt.
wanted to play golf today, but I thought it was gonna rain all fucking day.
Yeah, it was just hot as shit.
Nah, it's hot as balls.
Hot as balls. This is your man.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
Talking about golf balls.
So how's our weekend? How's everybody's weekend? What we getting into after Top Golf?
No, it was cool, man. Mine was chill. I was just spending with my dad. We went out to eat,
What y'all get into this weekend?
hung out. Wasn't too much. What you do, Trap?
Shit, I worked.
As always.
Yeah, as always. Friend went out of town. They went up to Canada for a wedding, so I crashed at the condo.
What is that about?
Huh?
Nothing. That was.
Huh?
Y'all ever seen?
Hold on, hey, don't play with me like that right
Y'all
now.
ever seen? No. Y'all ever seen South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut?
That's the movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't
Yeah,
remember
that shit.
much of it.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all was born yet.
I was
That was a
definitely born. 2 years, like
It was
3
a
years
long
younger
time.
than
It was a long time
Hey, y'all
ago.
feel like everybody in a crazy ass, funny ass mood right now, bro.
No,
I mean-
it's a good feeling.
hey,
we
when the
had
cat's
a-
away,
Yeah,
The dogs. This episode is called For All the Dogs.
for all the dogs. For
We
all the
gotta shout out Pam. We gotta shout out
Nah,
Pam.
shout out Pam.
ain't here right now.
She took a
She's
day
not
off.
shit,
Happy
I
birthday,
celebrate.
Jazz.
Happy birthday, Jazz.
Like we said, for all the dogs.
So it's fellas only episode today.
That was the only episode. No,
So you know we might get into some trouble today.
it's a little bit. Got a
We're
little
gonna get
tequila.
Shamar into trouble right now.
Oh,
Yo.
Lord.
Shamar gonna get in trouble.
Honestly, I'm all for it.
Shamar get in trouble
He
with
said,
or
"Fuck
without
it."
her. Shamar gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Whatever.
Shamar always get. It's not me though. It's not me. It's not my fault. I didn't even do anything.
But listen,
You always get on me. Fuck.
My phone randomly called that girl.
yeah, that's,
Hey, yo,
that
that was
shit.
wild though.
Yeah, that was funny.
He probably. I ain't gonna say that.
Redacted.
I plead the fifth. Oh, y'all motherfuckers.
We
No,
know
I was
all
chilling,
this.
Let's get into some shit then, man. Look, we talk about our weekend a little bit. Let's start with Meek Mill.
Oh, listen, bro.
Meek Mill been out here wilding. He dropped the album. He's also been fucking wilding. Now crazy album promo.
Was it an album? I think it's what, it got like 5
It was like a
songs?
little
Was that
EP.
Yeah, 5 songs.
I didn't even know it was out yet.
He dropped that shit the day after.
The Diddy alligator.
He was,
Yeah,
he,
that
after
shit
he was
came out.
what, on a tennis court or some shit, hopping up down like a damn bunny,
Was that was recent?
being called daddy.
no, that was a long time
That was a
ago.
while ago,
Everything
right?
was from a long time ago, right? Everything he popped up with Diddy, everything was from a long time ago, right?
Hey, but there's some things that it doesn't matter how long ago it happened.
So-
Now you,
just-
now you looking at it differently now. Now you questioning it. They went out together one time and had matching shirts on.
Seen that
Yeah.
picture.
I seen that picture.
Seen that
There's like a
picture.
little midget in the
That's
middle.
crazy. I don't even do
I
that
seen
with my
that.
Y'all think Diddy did that shit?
So where it starts at? So let's
Hold-
break it down.
hold
See
on.
where it starts at. So Meek got mentioned in what new allegations with Diddy,
Yeah, and the
and they said someone who
paperwork.
dated a famous rapper, right?
somebody who
Dated a
dated
famous female rapper.
From Philly.
and I think it said Nicki Minaj. Pretty much damn near said
No,
No, it didn't?
They didn't. The report didn't say his name. He said
So redacted.
a famous Philly rapper who
Who dated a famous? I think they said dated a famous female rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And-
everybody's automatically assuming that it's Meek.
And then the
no one
artist
said
that did the
it's
Super
Meek.
Bowl.
No one
They,
said that it's
they
Meek.
did say who dated Nicki Minaj.
They said Nicki Minaj.
They said who dated Nicki Minaj,
by
right?
name. But Joe Budden said we don't know if other Philly rappers dated Nicki Minaj.
Nah, it's not that many
Fact.
people that did that shit.
I
So.
mean, I was about to say it's been known that Meek Mill dated Nicki Minaj.
That's what
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
assume that it's Meek. You gotta
Yeah,
assume
there's
that
nobody
it's
else. Freeway didn't do it. So there's
Styles
nobody else.
P didn't do it.
Right. There's nobody else.
Meek. Was it Gilly?
It wasn't Gilly. It wasn't fucking
Cassidy.
Beanie Siegel.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't Cassidy. Definitely wasn't Beanie.
We out here naming Philly rappers. How many?
There's a lot.
Is there a lot?
There's a
It's
good
not
amount.
many.
It's really no. As we're
There's a
sitting here,
handful.
mentioning these artists from Philadelphia. Really,
Now, how many?
Hold on.
big-
What's Nicki's the one that was pressing up?
Safari?
AR.
Not
F?
Safari. The most recent one has got the pedophile dude.
Oh, that's her husband. He's not a rapper
No,
though.
he's not an artist.
Is he from Philly?
No, he's from New York.
He's from New York.
Okay,
He's from
okay.
Queens. I heard.
He's not a rapper either. So he's
There's a lot of like battle underground Philly rappers. Like he's just an AR.
ain't none of them broke niggas either. So.
$3.
Nah, ain't none of them.
But they ain't. They ain't really making.
But then even when they described the other person, it was like an R&B singer that did the Super Bowl.
Oh, Usher.
Usher.
Those are the words used in the.
There's
in
a
the
lot of
document.
R&B singers who done the Super Bowl.
Nah, that fuck with Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Bruno Mars ain't do that.
I mean,
Prince.
Well, no.
Michael Jackson.
There was a video of Usher and Diddy and
Sweating.
Kevin Hart.
You
was
talking about the
there.
bed?
Yeah, talking about fighting and waking up in the morning fighting over cereal and shit.
oh Lord.
Why are we fighting over cereal?
Right.
You rich as shit.
And that's when Kevin Hart was like,
My real question is, do y'all think Diddy really did that shit? Or is this just another
yes.
I think it's getting to the
attack
point
on
where
black?
I think it's getting to the point where like I'm starting to believe he had to do something. Like there's too many allegations. He gonna face them eventually. He's gonna have to go to court eventually for
I
something.
mean, they did the same. Well,
I thought we was talking about Meek.
no, but I'm saying it started with Diddy though.
Started with Diddy.
We
We already
kind
know Diddy's guilty. Let's figure
Diddy's
out.
guilty,
Let's
yeah.
figure out how we feel about Meek.
You're right. Let's go back to Meek. So fucking now, if you're Meek, right, and you got the allegations come out about you, and you know you're not. He's obviously saying he's not gay. We'll get to his tweets. You know you're not gay, right? Are you coming out and defending yourself? Or
no,
you just staying quiet?
nah, because it's weird in this world right now with social media and stuff. So everything can be used against you. Everything can be misconstrued.
Which is happening to him because he came out with a series of tweets
I
kind of
think
defending
it-
himself.
yeah,
Or he
and-
thought
and it just-
he thought he was defending himself.
It just
but-
made it worse. I think his best bet was to kind of like just be quiet.
and drop his album. Or drop his project.
I think it kind of goes back and plays on to the fact like what we were talking about at one point with the if you get dissed, like the most def shit. Like, do you respond?
Do you respond
or,
or
do you not?
right?
And I feel like on
if
that,
it's worth responding to.
I say keep it short and sweet, and just
I could have seen him like I think we talked about this at Top Golf with your homie that got us a discount and shit. Like he was talking about it. Like if I would have just put like maybe tweet like a laughing emoji or like LOL or like
Exactly,
y'all
yeah.
believe
Y'all
this or
believe
something like that.
anything.
Like y'all or put, y'all believe anything, something like that. But like what he went through was Shamar. You want to pull his tweets up real quick? Like
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
was
nah,
out
he's-
of pocket.
Yeah,
Talking about,
nah, he's
when I'm with a woman, I have sex with her twice a day. I ran
and
red
you know
lights
the
and
internet
shit.
is
Like,
undefeated.
just
So
trying to,
like when you
prove that he's
say
not
all
gay.
that shit,
Yeah.
they
It's
gonna
like, hold
find
up.
a way to make
Yeah.
it.
Hold up.
It's like, why you saying all that? Like,
Yeah.
nigga,
So here are
niggas
the
know.
tweets right here. Every black blog site enhances that post to make me seem gay. ... I change laws for our people to donate, and I donate millions. They are designed to destroy the image of black leaders! !
Big Bill, you're not a leader.
Exactly.
And how is him being gay destroy the fact he's a leader? There's a lot of people that are gay that are leaders.
Well, no, because that's that. He not even on. He not even on that level where we gonna try to. Because I'm be honest with
He's
you,
not on Jay's level.
that's what. He's not Michael Jackson level.
Yeah.
Because me be honest with you, that's what they did to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't think Michael Jackson fucked with them kids. No.
So
Let's just stay on me.
We'll
But
go
yeah,
back,
that's another
yeah.
conversation.
We'll
Niggas
go
don't-
into that
Yeah,
deeper
yeah,
dive
nah.
criminal.
But hold on. I'm sorry. You kind of got to get into that
Yeah,
to
'cause it all
understand that
plays.
tweet.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What they did to Bill Cosby, what
Bill Cosby-
leaders.
Bill Cosby did it though.
Did he? Come on, bro. Them bitches,
Did what?
them bitches is 70 years old, bro.
Yeah.
That shit happened in the 1970s.
Everybody was popping Quaaludes back then.
Finish that last one. It goes.
Richard
You
Pryor
can't
set
work
himself
with me
on fire.
though.
Doing
Y'all
crack.
really gonna. Y'all really gotta kill me.
Fuck.
Still way bigger after death.
His fucking tweets are illiterate as shit.
Yeah.
I get a headache.
Eliminate any
Reading the
toxic.
motherfucker.
Shit annoying. It's almost like me
anything toxic
texting.
in
Let
black
it finish.
culture immediately. When I got a girl around me, I'm
This is the
in
funniest
her
one.
twice a day. LOL. Some of y'all ask some of y'all favorites. People don't control me, but it's a high. Pussy don't control me, but it's a high. One love to gay people, but that juicy pussy do it for me.
Come on, bro. He sound like a goddamn.
That's sus.
He's trying
Smiley
too hard.
emoji.
He's
Smiley
trying too
emoji.
hard.
He put me
Exactly.
smiley
Does
emoji.
it for
me
me?
That me shit is wild. He did the same shit with
Well,
Future.
you know what? With the Diddy situation, from what I understood, it was like it's a lot of allegations, quote unquote, that with Shine is coming out saying certain things
Yup.
with the J-Lo situation.
Yup.
No, that's
So
good.
it's a
It's
lot of,
coming.
I mean, you know, I'm not jumping off the track a little bit, but you know, it's a lot of things to consider, you know, even dealing on that particular level. Like the Meese thing, I'm not really familiar with, but you know, because we touched on, you know, each and every, you know, on a bunch of them. But the thing is that it's a lot of things happening with Diddy, man. I kind of feel sorry for the brother. Listen, if the chick was with him for like over 10 years and she ain't say nothing then, but now she's coming out now, that's suspect.
And everybody know why Cassie came out.
Yeah, but homie, who she's married to now, used to work for Diddy at the same time too.
Oh, okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
That was extortion.
But hold on, pops. Back to me.
There you go.
If someone has that same question, I asked them. If someone had allegations about you, do you feel the need to defend yourself? If you know you're not gay, would you have to go on? If you were a public figure, would you feel the need to make a statement, go on Twitter, however you do make your statement? But
Yeah,
would you
that's
feel the
a
need to defend
that's a
yourself,
personal deal. That's a personal deal, yeah.
or you just let it go and laugh it off,
Well, the
knowing
thing
you're
is,
not gay?
I think I would have to defend that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna defend it in a way that I'm going to continuously defend it. I'm going to make my statement, and that's the end of it. Then, because you know you're going to always be in the media of public opinion anyway
About it.
and people going to always going to have their own opinion on it.
That's a
But
fact.
once I tell you that's what it is, that should be what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
I ain't saying shit.
And I'm on my soapbox right now. With that.
Shit, man. Isaiah Rashad had a whole fucking video.
Yeah.
Hold
Yo,
on.
that
oh
was
yeah,
sad.
I seen
My
that.
next question-
And he
No, no.
didn't say nothing.
Nothing.
He did Coachella or some shit
He
like
played
that.
the video. I think him playing the video at Coachella was him admitting to it though. I think that's him saying.
Nah,
this is
yeah,
happening.
yeah. No, that was his thing.
But think about the way how fast the internet moves. So like if you don't say nothing,
They're gonna forget about it.
they're gonna forget about it.
There's
so
gonna be some
quick.
new shit tomorrow.
Yeah,
fact.
but if you keep on like
Keeping it alive.
constantly, yeah, you just gonna set yourself up for that shit.
Because to be honest, bro, that Diddy shit started getting quiet.
Did.
We really wasn't hearing about it. They settled. He gave Cassie the bread, and then it kind of
I mean, I
went
think there's
chills.
been allegations every single week, but this is like the biggest.
Because now they add another
they've been trying to
famous
throw
people.
Usher into it, but Meek's been like the first, I guess.
Usher ain't say
identified-
shit.
Yeah, he hasn't said shit.
And I
He
just did the
hasn't said
Super
shit.
Bowl and dropped the album.
And
Yeah,
got
fuck
married.
y'all. He's like, yeah, fuck y'all. But Meek, that's what I'm saying. He's like,
He
Meek
didn't say shit when he got herpes.
Yeah.
When he
Hey.
gave that girl herpes, he didn't say
Hey,
shit.
I guess this is another way to look at it too. Look at who's defending themselves, and look at their career, where they're at in their career. The only people that's really defending themselves are people that are not really up there at the moment. You know,
Facts,
so-
because Diddy really ain't said. Diddy
But
hasn't
do you
said
think
anything
Meek is
either.
defending himself for that reason because he feels like he's not there yet? That any little
I
thing
feel
could
like-
make or break him, and he's not trying to get broken.
He just a hood. He
I
just
feel
a
like
hood
what-
nigga.
He's
what
just not
Shamar-
thinking.
What'd you say?
I feel like what Shamar said that the very next day, right? He released his album, so it's like is he using that allegation as a
I'm
rollout?
gonna use that as an opportunity to.
More publicity.
Because
But
after those string of tweets, he goes, "This is heathenism." What he named the album.
yeah, then he
That's
dropped.
what
And then he dropped the album. Yeah,
and he said
and
that
I'm
one
like,
of the
bro,
tweets.
that's a crazy name for an album, dog. Heathenism. I had to. Is that a real word?
Yeah, it is.
it's like being a heathen. You know, a heathen.
I know heathen, but I ain't know heathenism
I don't know if that's a real word.
was a
it is.
real word. But the first song on the project is
I
called
don't even know
"Came
if it's a
from the
word,
Bottom." So it's like,
Oh, pause.
yeah, it's kind of like I don't know.
What'd you say?
my
What'd you
nigga.
say?
Came
The
from the
very
bottom.
first song on the project is called "Came from the Bottom."
Nah, y'all just speculated
Crazy,
now.
Oh, yo, that's the name
No,
of the
I know
first.
the name of the song, but that
Hey, nah,
just
but,
someone
yo.
speculated.
I don't think I would have dropped the project the day after the allegations dropped because
So
I'm not paying
we
attention to
wouldn't
the
have-
music.
You
would've
thought
had to
about that?
change
You
that
saw it on the
whole-
internet.
What?
That someone said you saw that and you thought about that idea, or someone you saw on the internet.
Came
someone
from
said
the
it
bottom?
yeah.
Honestly, when I saw "Came from the Bottom," my first thought was Drake, and I'm like, damn, you still on Drake dick. But also, too, it's just a bad choice of words. In
Did he
the
probably
position
name that?
that you in
Did he
right
probably
now.
name that record?
He can't catch a
Did he
fucking
get
Yeah, he
record?
sure
bro.
did.
He can't catch a W for nothing, bro. Damn.
He gotta stop tweeting because he illiterate as fuck. That's my take.
I mean,
Stop
a lot of
talking.
rappers are though. A lot of
Yeah,
them
get a
motherfuckers.
PR,
You ever
brother.
seen Dirk tweet? I can't even understand what he's saying.
Look how you rap, man.
Cardi,
you know what I'm
too.
saying? People need to let people
Cardi?
pay people to do that shit.
Cardi just weird anyway, wearing thongs and shit.
Well, Cardi she's a stripper.
No,
Nah, Cardi,
Playboy
Playboy
Cardi.
Cardi.
Oh,
His
Playboy Cardi?
His tweeting is crazy.
Nah, it was a one
Oh,
piece.
nah, that motherfucker, man.
It's a
That's
one
whole
piece, but
nother-
men don't wear one pieces. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they out here wearing bustiers and some more shit.
Yeah,
man.
like, nah, we
one more
don't do
question
that.
about Meek. One more question about
Does
Meek.
it change the way you look at his music, Meek?
You are, yeah. You asked it for me. So does it change the way you look at his music?
How do you look at Meek's music now prior to the
anybody.
allegations?
So anybody in general, if they come out as being gay, does it
I
change
still
the
listen
way-
to Isaiah Rashad.
So it doesn't change.
A lot of my friends be like, "Oh, you gay."
I
I'm
do-
like, "Fuck
no, I
you,
do
nigga. I
too.
like his songs."
I do too.
Nah, it was the same way when Frank Ocean came out. The only
You
reason
still
it-
listen to Pink Matter.
I love Pink Matter. That album was great, but there was a couple songs where it's like, all right, now that I know,
What's his most famous? One of the most famous
that
ones.
thinking about you.
Yeah, think about you. Yeah, he's
And
thinking
he was
about
like,
it.
and he's talking about a guy, and he
Yeah.
says it,
With-
and I'm like, oh shit, but it's still
I
good
still
music.
sing that bitch.
Even, but see, you could take that right, and I had to take a little dig in the crates a little bit. When he found out Luther Vandross was gay,
Yeah.
his whole fucking musical catalog
Yeah,
from the beginning of time. But you also got to remember where they come from, where that shit really wasn't.
Wasn't like that.
You really could, you could
couldn't be
say it,
open
but you
about
really
it,
couldn't
yeah.
say it. Tevin Campbell, can we talk for a minute? We all know that
Hey,
motherfucker.
we got somebody who was around at that time. Did that affect the way you looked at him, Pops?
Oh, did you know they were gay?
So Luther Vandross, did it affect when we finally found out that Luther Vandross
Was gay.
liked men? Did that affect the way you listen to Luther? Hell no.
Nah, I can't say.
If this world were mine, nigga,
I ain't
he
gonna
made
go
it this
try.
world with mine, nigga. Hey, all
But,
the
He made you
no,
do that
not at
song.
all,
talk to
man.
him, Pop.
Because the thing is, I've known his music prior to him just being a solo artist. I remember when he was with Change. I remember Luther Vandross, he used to sing jingles. Y'all probably wasn't even born then.
no.
He used to sing
Definitely.
jingles. And that's how he actually got his start in the business. Then he got with a group called Change. And then from Change, he went to his solo career.
Okay.
So I have that longevity thing with him. So I really can't say that, it would actually have an effect on me as far as how I feel about his music.
It's kind of like all right, y'all still listen to R. Kelly?
Yeah.
I was just thinking that
Yeah.
in my head, bro.
And he
I'm
did that
sorry.
shit.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but yeah.
My
But I-
sister still,
Honey Love?
yeah.
That shit come on.
I'm a flirt.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
Key in
do you think
Ignition.
that people? Do you think that people? I mean, everybody's different. Do you think that some people look at someone committing a crime, regardless of
course.
what it is, and be like, "Oh, that's fine," but when being gay is where I draw the line. Like some people be like, "Nah, I ain't fucking with the gay shit," but I'll support that shit.
I
I
think,
think
only
that's insecure people, man.
only homophobic people
Yeah.
would behave that
I
way.
personally don't care. Again, like you said,
'Cause at that-
I'm a big Isaiah Rashad fan. That shit bothered me.
We was
It
like,
made me
"Man,
feel-
nigga,
it made me
sucking
feel
dick."
weird, especially 'cause I didn't find out about it like a year later.
Yeah, the
So
video
they
was
put each other-
wild though.
And the
He
video,
was like,
and there was a
yo,
video, yeah. So like that shit made me
He's
feel
in it.
wild. But 10 years, like when my birthday came around,
Sylvia
10-year
Demo,
anniversary
bro.
of Sylvia Demo, like I was bumping that shit.
I was
like,
fucking with your music before I was
Yeah,
doing
fucking
all
with
this
that-
other
that
shit.
And that be the thing is like, bro, come on, man. Like, what do we don't, 9 times out of 10, we don't know these people anyway.
We only know him for their music. So
Exactly.
going
So-
into even like Kanye, we
Yeah.
always got to go back to him. It always starts with the God. Kanye, all the anti-Semitism shit and then the Jewish shit, but we love College Dropout.
Kanye comes out as gay. You change anything?
If Kanye come out as gay, I'm still bumping that shit.
Changes nothing.
I'm gonna put on a pink
Congratulations.
polo.
Changes
Oh, no, obviously, no, he's not.
nothing. Not a fucking
So it
thing.
just
He might be the farthest thing from gay, but
You know what?
right. He got.
So
a
you know what
fucking porn
changes
addict.
it is how I think, and I'm pretty sure that y'all probably agree is how you react. How you react changes everything. If you act weird as fuck,
Keep it P.
yeah. If you act weird as fuck about something, then yeah, I'm gonna change
like, ah.
the way I view you.
Now does it
As
change?
Because you
man,
couldn't handle it like a
weird,
man. Because you
yeah.
couldn't handle it
Does
like
it
a man
change the
type
fact
shit.
that Meek's a street rapper though?
To the street folk, where that is important, yeah. Because a lot of us listen to Meek, and we understand he came from the streets and shit. But a lot of us that listen to Meek We came from the streets. We didn't come from the streets like
Like he
that.
did.
We wasn't really
Yeah.
selling. Not all of us that listen to me was selling crack and shit.
Yeah.
We just like the energy that came with the music.
Mhm.
But as far as like his Philly folk and that's probably why he feels the
Obligated.
need to necessary
Yeah.
I think that's definitely why he
defend
feels-
himself, so he don't look like a bitch to those people. But those people still in the hood, so it's like, who gives a fuck? You rich. But I guess it depends on the person. But again,
what
like
the comedian say, he said he wants to do other prison reforms. So he can free him and clap those cheeks.
oh, gee, somebody said that. That is hilarious.
There was a
Sand
comedian. There was a comedian, and he started off saying like, you know, I fuck with Meek Mill.
No, he
and all
does like
this.
prison reform.
He does a whole bunch of prison reform shit because
Yeah.
he was a product of the system.
Yeah, and the comedian was like, "Yeah, I fuck with Meek Mill," and talking about, he's like, "I don't think Meek Mill gay and none of this," and he built this whole thing up, and he was like, you know, because Meek Mill does prison reform and all that, but I know he just wanted to get them released so he can go and clap them cheeks.
It was a joke.
It's a good joke.
but
It's a
I
good
don't
joke.
know.
But that's comedy.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
But see, and it's wild because we're living in a time right now where even comedy is.
You can't be a
But you know,
comedian.
Meek is hearing that shit. He just probably.
yeah, because he's still he's still that. Even though he tries not to be, he's still.
Yeah, you
one
want
of
to bust
those.
somebody in the
I-
head if they talk shit.
He's just
Yeah.
terrible at like, bro, PR. Like he's been.
He don't
bad
have no.
at PR.
That's why he ain't on fucking what's the name no more.
He's been so bad at PR. Like,
His whole
even
fucking
as far
career.
back as a Drake beef and everything, he's just so bad at PR, bro.
His
He's
whole
really
fucking
bad
career.
at that shit.
Because you fucking with the hood niggas.
His PR seem like
They don't exist.
It's
No,
just corny.
just him and his homie.
It's just corny. Same way with what's his name, the boxer, Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan
Ryan
Garcia.
See what
shit
happened with
is
that shit though?
crazy.
He like came. He
Yeah,
was
he-
missing and some shit like that. That's
But prior,
Not topic,
but
but-
hold up though. I'm sorry to cut your shit.
Nah, no problem.
I seen posts prior to that about him trying to have a one up on was it Haney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dating Haney's old bitch.
he's a weirdo, bro.
Or some shit
Garcia's
like
a
that?
weirdo.
He's posting it, but ain't nothing
And
real.
then everybody ended up clowning him. He tried to use that as a thing on Haney. It ended up backfiring. It was like, yo, that's kind of corny. You fucking with his old bitch. And then all of a sudden after that, I see this video of him making a statement about, I haven't been kidnapped. I'm okay.
They say he was trying to. They said they tried to put him. He was some country. They tried to put him in jail.
They
took
froze his
phone.
account.
He said he stripped. Yeah, they froze his account. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with him.
Yo, social media shit got motherfuckers acting crazy, bro.
He looks mad corny every time he's trying to get. He tries to talk shit and everything like that. I don't.
No,
I'm not
I
a big
saw the
boxing guy.
video.
Every
The
time I see
video,
videos of him, he just cringy.
Yeah, he a YouTube boxer. That's why.
the video of
Nah,
that
don't
came
disrespect
out
him
that
like that.
You
Nah,
seen
he
what
could-
Tank did to his ass?
he
Yeah,
could box,
for sure,
but
but he could box.
the video that came out that he was supposedly like hurt or killed or whatever. Then the video came out with the actual audio, and it was him recording that whole shit.
Saying what?
So there was a video that
I just seen a video of him with a caption saying he got kidnapped. He got his throat slit. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
and a bunch
yeah.
of weird shit.
there's a video that was like
Nigga,
RP.
you got a fight coming up in the month. What are you doing?
Right, and then so that came out with like the RIP Ryan, this shit, whatever.
Oh,
And
Ryan Garcia.
the boxer.
And
Boxer.
then the video came out with the actual audio, and it was him, his voice.
This motherfucker
Just
sitting there
faking it.
talking about I'm okay in a goddamn Montclair coat. You know how much a Montclair coat costs? I ain't
Yeah.
trying to hear that bullshit, but they froze my accounts. Try to hear that bullshit. You
I
did some
think-
corny shit, it
I-
backfired on your ass, and now you trying to retract.
I think he's trying to do. I think he's trying to do like because the boxing with the Jake Pauls and the Mayweathers,
Yeah.
and not to put them in the same, but just the way they do promotion and shit.
No,
I feel
he's a
like,
legit
I feel
boxer.
Like I feel like that's just what he's doing, is just trying to do a crazy promo run right now.
Yeah.
That's just where we at. Unfortunately, it's everything has become entertainment. Even when it comes down to sports, your footballs, your NBAs.
Vegas
It's
took over.
becoming more of entertainment. We want to know more about what they got going on, more so than if they're actually good at what the fuck they do nowadays. We want to know what they're wearing.
Or just build storylines. Like people are interested in what these people are doing in their day-to-day activities. 'Cause those
Nosy as
things
fuck.
build storylines so that if they win or lose, they can say, "This is why I lost. This is why I won. This is why I did this. This is why I did that." It's like it just leads more. We're in the
More
podcast
excuses.
age. More things to podcast
More
about.
excuses.
Talk about more things to post content about. That's all. All it comes down.
Well,
to.
I've been feeling like, and I'm sure we all have, even about music. It's not even the music industry anymore. It's all
Entertainment.
It's
It's
the
entertainment business.
industry.
Right.
It's entertainment
You know,
business. They don't care
because-
about your talent no
Yeah,
more.
like if you look at like Island Boys, like how did they come about? It was because of some corny ass shit. It was entertaining and somebody laughed at it. It was never about the craft. It was never about, really what it is. And I feel like that's the same thing. I feel like that's where, you know, the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce is becoming about entertainment. It's not really about
storylines.
The craft of playing ball, you know.
One big soap opera.
Exactly. And it's annoying as fuck. I hate it.
Just makes you question everything now at this point.
Every fucking thing.
Is it all real? Is it just bullshit? Is it entertainment?
Because you can apply that to the election.
Bruh.
Yeah, you can apply it to the election coming up. Like,
Yo, listen.
Like, what's going on with the elections? What's real anymore? Like, we really don't know.
I didn't even know the primaries are going on.
I seen the Supreme Court pass the bill to where the point they can't take Trump off the ballots.
I think that was in Colorado only, though, so far.
Yo, listen.
Yeah, because I think it was 9-0 in Colorado because they had tried to take him off the ballot. I guess the ballot in Colorado, and then whatever fucking court. Yeah, look it up. But it was only in Colorado.
We'll talk about that.
But it was in Maine too. There's a few states they were trying to make it where he couldn't be on there.
Trump was playing Dreams and Nightmares this morning. I think that nigga still listen to Meek.
That's hilarious.
I like Meek.
Nah,
Trump said, "Hold up, wait a minute."
He's good.
Y'all
I like
I thought I was finished.
You thought I was finished?
Nah, he's still
I
listening to
wasn't.
Kodak for sure though.
As long as Meek Mills is doing, you know, something positive, man, I still would, commend him for actually, taking that step, not really, taking the barrier to non-entry and not listening to everybody. People are going to have their opinion about you no matter how it is, man. And, as long as he's doing something positive, I'm down with that. And that goes for anything universally. I mean, you always want to have somebody, out here giving something positive into the universe because, the people are watching. So you want to have that, So, that's my opinion on that as far as what Meek Mills, because that's what we started off with, Meek Mills. And, as long as he's doing something well, man, everybody else, mind your business.
They should bring it back home, Pops.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let people live, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a short life, we have on this existence, man. And let's not really mud it up, man. We always in the muck and mire all the time. I know it's great, it's great entertainment.
That's it.
Yeah.
But, sometimes we got to get out the mud and get in the shower and clean it up a little bit.
Hey, Meek Mill, if you gay, it's
okay.
cool, bro.
There you go.
I'm still gonna drop Dreams and Nightmares at every party after.
And that's probably it.
And on
We might
that,
just do it at a little lower volume, you know what I mean?
still gonna drop that shit, big dog. It's all good.
Well, shit, man.
Me.
Go ahead, do that, daddy.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
We're going to take a quick little break. Meet
Yes,
the Neighbors
sir.
podcast real quick. If you're watching, like, subscribe, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Share.
Follow us
share,
at
share.
Rents2 FLA. Subscribe to our page. We'll be
Share.
right back.
Yes, sir.
330 million is bitch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm selling it.
Before we get back
Trying
into
to go to
it,
the beach?
Meek the Neighbors
One of them end up in the
podcast.
ocean, though.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to talk about SchoolBoy Q's album real quick. What do you think about it, Fats?
It was okay. It was good to hear SchoolBoy Q's voice again.
That's a fact. Happy to see him back.
He was gone for a while. I think that was a voice that was missed. But we can all honestly say, SchoolBoy Q's albums,
I've never.
they hit, but they don't hit like that. Like, I think that's like a certain.
His first album in 5 years.
Yeah, so it was, and I had seen him tweet. He was ranking his albums, but I seen him say something about the new project, and he was pretty much saying he was kind of hesitant on putting it out because he didn't know where he would fit in this climate of the new music that's out here nowadays and shit. But he kind of just went on faith and just decided to go ahead and drop the album because he felt good about the art, and now he's looking at it as art. I mean, but shit, he's 37 years old.
Yeah, I had to look. I don't know how old he was, but I knew when I started following his music, like he was like 5, 6, 7 years older than me, and I was like 22, 23 when I listened
He's
to him.
37.
So I knew he was, so I figured he was like probably almost 40.
Blessed.
Yeah.
That's my song.
Yeah, I was. What was that off the?
That's like
Setbacks?
Setbacks, yeah.
That might have been like
Setbacks,
Setbacks.
Contradictions, or even the one before that, maybe.
The couple records I did hear off the album, which were just like pieces of it, of records. I like. It was completely different.
Yeah, his phones were good though.
Yeah, like the production was completely different. It wasn't his normal. You could tell he changed up a little bit, which is good. I mean, it shows growth.
Sounds like he plays golf every day.
Yeah, I mean,
Really,
it
'cause
sounded
I thought
different.
the album sounds like he fucking parties and fucking, it was like I don't know. I thought that the album would be much more tranquil than it was. I was expecting some more smoother rap, something that you can actually listen to while you're playing golf. Like I was literally saying, like, come on, can you give me a track to listen to while I'm playing golf? Like some smooth
Nah,
rap.
but it was kind of more like
But
party.
the one that I did like was the one that
Thank
we
God
talked
for
about.
Me?
Yeah, and then
that's
I
my
still
shit.
like the record. He just switched it. He just does a lot of switching in that shit. And I don't know if I liked it every single song where he goes from like
He did do a lot on that.
He goes from like a chill type of beat and he just
And then
switches
the
it
whole
up and it just
change,
goes to like a fucking some type of crazy shit. Meet your expectations? What you think? Because to me, I don't know. I wasn't expecting much, but I gotta give it another listen. Like,
It kind of goes back to that now, where we're at with music. We can't, when it comes to certain artists, especially the artists that are a little bit older, we can't really have expectations. I think we gotta just enjoy the music and the art for what
happy
it
the fact they
is.
give you music.
Yeah, happy that they're still out here giving us shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate, as always, Jay-Z. If Jay-Z drops an album this year, regardless of what it sounds like, I'ma still listen to it and give it its credit just off the strength that Jay gave us.
An album.
An album. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, it's cool to see SchoolBoy. Now, the real question is, would you go see him on tour if he comes out here with that album?
I mean, it depends on when it is, first of all. But yeah, I think I would. Hoping, kind of like what Trav said about Kanye, is like hoping that he would kind of do some older
old shit.
songs that I like.
Yeah.
Maybe I get into the album a little more as time progresses. I don't hate the album. I mean, I don't think it's bad. This is not what I wanted from him, I guess. But yeah, I'll go see him. I've not seen him before back in the day when I was a kid, so I would see him again.
Can y'all rate it 1 through 10 just off the first listen?
Yeah, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
Give it a
It's
solid
not
6.
garbage. It's definitely not trash. But it's definitely, our first listen, I think I'm going to have to force. There's nothing that's compelling me to go back and listen to it right now when I get in my car. Only thing that's compelling me to listen to it is that, like, maybe I'm forcing it on myself. Like, I want to like it.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the only thing that's forced me. Because honestly, there wasn't one song that I heard on there that I was like, damn. This is like,
Yeah, out of the 16 tracks, there's really only about 3 or
18 tracks.
18?
Yeah,
There's
18.
only about like 3 or 4.
How much promo did he do on it?
He did a little press run for a couple, like 2 or
'Cause
3 months.
Cause
For a whole month. Yeah, for the
TV
whole.
doesn't really ever do a lot of press run with their shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I think that, like, he kind of did this album for him. You know?
Probably.
It was more so just for him.
I think that's their whole philosophy when it comes to TD is that they do that shit for
Albums for
themselves.
them.
And it's
Yeah,
like,
and
like
so-
you don't.
Because it's not about the bread. You
I
got a
think
lot
this
of.
is the only one that they have on TD where they actively are pushing her like to be like a superstar. Like the rest of them are just living life.
Because shit, Ab-Soul dropped once in the blue moon, and for the people that actually enjoy Ab-Soul, they like it, but
Yeah.
Same thing with Danny Green.
masses, Danny
Brown.
Green. Danny Brown?
Danny Brown, my bad.
Danny-
Danny Green.
Danny Blue.
He's not
Danny Purple.
He ain't TD, but yeah.
Do y'all
Nah,
think
but
like
still.
18 tracks hurts him though? Like it being so long hurts it?
I think it depends if you like the album or not.
Nah, and it also depends on how long the songs are. If the songs are like between 2 minutes, two minutes,
Also,
and 30
whole
seconds.
album, like an hour.
So you can
It's,
find it right now.
I gotta put up right here.
And I mean, shit, it's been 5 years, and
That's what I'm saying.
So,
It just
yeah,
goes
just
back to that
he
where
probably
it's
just threw a
18 songs, but it's only 56 minutes long.
so yeah, he just threw a whole bunch of things out there, you know.
Yeah.
I remember when me and Jose went to see the whole TDE. Remember when we went to see the whole TDE at the Fillmore?
Oh, you were, yeah. I was with you with that.
That shit was smoked
Me, you, and Di.
out, dude.
Yeah.
I like
Kendrick, Absol, J-Rock, bro.
Bro, I love
gift.
I love the
Everybody-
Fillmore though, bro.
Damn, that sucks.
The Fillmore was such a dope venue because it was just like it was. No matter where you at, like you had a great show. Like it was so intimate.
Yeah.
I saw
Fillmore's a great venue.
I can't even remember his name.
TD?
Nah, it was Khalid.
What's Khalifa?
Nah, Khalid.
What the singer?
Singer?
Yeah, I had
We
saw
can do
him.
it at
We've seen
Kelly
him at-
concert.
Hey,
yo.
don't worry
Free
about
tickets.
it. I was with somebody, but
Where was this? Where was
You
this
seen
at?
Young Dumb.
The Fillmore.
Young Dumb,
Oh,
Young
okay.
Dumb and-
No, I'll be honest with you,
that was
bro.
the day before I went to Cuba. Actually,
I'm be honest with you, bro. I'm still listening to Vultures. Y'all still listening to Vultures?
hell
I'm
yeah.
not. I ain't cap. I'm not.
Nah, you over?
I told you I didn't really.
You didn't really like it.
I didn't really like it.
How about
I
you?
don't
'Cause
really
you,
like
you was advocating for it real hard, Justin.
I'm back to all the dogs.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Back to Drake.
Best
so what
album.
does that
Wow.
say? What does that say about? What does that say about music?
I mean,
Is it just something that's literally hit or there and got like nothing?
I'll say that me
It
personally.
just seems like
me
nothing's
personally-
sticking anymore.
Me personally, like, I don't listen to music the way I used to listen to music. So like for me, like things don't stick the way they used to. Like, so like when new albums come out, I'll listen to it if I like it. It's because I like it. I might not even go back to it until I'm feeling a certain way. I wake up in the morning. I usually just play what I'm feeling. Like if I'm feeling, listen to fucking college dropout, I'm playing that. And that shit. If I'm feeling listening to Playboy Cardi, I'm fucking playing that. If I felt listening to fucking Bad Bunny, I'm fucking playing that. Like
You
I
know
don't
what
really
I like?
look up, listen, like, I'm
Kanye's?
gonna play this new shit because it's new.
Right,
Kanye's
right,
like, I
right.
heard it. All right, let's see how it settles with me, and then it goes from there.
That's the DJ in me.
With the Kanye shit is like, I don't know. Like I do agree with what Trap said before. Is like it's kind of have to play it in a whole album. So maybe that's why I don't like it. I can't sit here and pick songs that I like. But for me, the only song I've been playing a lot is just Burn. Like I've been playing Burn. I like Carnival, but even when I
Burn.
played Carnival came out the other day, and I was like, wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't in that mood, so I changed it. Like I wasn't like,
Bro,
I'm not,
I like to
Burn
listen.
is
I like
fire.
to listen to Vultures. Like when I wake up, I just play it, and it's crazy. Like I don't know. It gets me going, and
Kanye, bro.
yeah.
That's kind. I don't know. Like I said, it just kind of goes back to music now. Either it could be a problem of the fact that it is so much being put out every Friday, a new album, a new artist,
Yep.
a new female rapper, some bullshit, to the point where it's just kind of hard to consume. And then also too with this internet and entertainment shit, it's kind of hard to pay attention to music when we're more concerned about what they got going on in their personal lives.
Maybe back to Q. Like I was more excited the fact that he did. I saw him on.
Right,
PGA.
he was happy about the golf
Yeah,
shit.
I was like, bro, his man's on fucking the PGA posted him. Like that's fucking crazy. The PGA.
Yeah, he's been doing
Yeah,
that.
so that was cooler to me than honestly than the album. As a fan of him and getting into golf and knowing he's a fucking golfer, like I was just like, damn, that's fucking cool because to be on the PGA, like he's a fucking rapper.
I feel like he's just
Like-
in a good space, probably
Yeah.
mentally, where he
And that's
does
the
what
thing,
he
I
But it
wants.
don't matter.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
he cares. Like his house is fucking huge.
He's good.
Driving a fucking Maybach. Like his daughter's in fucking. He posts his daughter all the time. I think she's like a private school playing soccer. I think
And he went from rap. He went from gangster rap.
And he's always kind of been like
to-
that. He's
to
always kind of
golf.
been like
been private too.
like been private
Yeah.
and been very nonchalant about his rap career. He's like, yeah, I'm a rapper. Yeah, I made a bunch of money doing this shit. But he's like, I'm doing a bunch of other things. Like
But to become great at like golf, like
it's hard.
it is. First of all, it's hard to play golf, but then to, you just don't see a lot of rappers going.
But to be
from
fair, he does
rap
have
to
he does have the
golf.
perfect career to be good at golf.
But I said when
Oh,
you
yeah.
got money, when you got money, you got time.
Yeah.
He's a rapper. Like he doesn't
When
have to rap every day. He dropped 2-3 albums. He got rich, and he's
You
like,
got
I'm
money, you
chilling.
just got time.
Raising my daughter and playing golf. I mean, he does have the career to be a good golfer. He's
It
got
sounds
time.
like y'all giving him a pass because y'all like him.
No, but he has
Don't
good
don't you
music.
though? You don't do
I
that
do
for
like
some of
it.
your artists?
Of course you do.
Where you
No,
might get
no,
that
no.
album,
If the album doesn't hit, I would say it's trash, whether I like them or
But
not.
even if the album doesn't
But
hit,
it's not
I still
trash.
like him though. If the album doesn't hit, I'm saying
I'm not
the album,
trash.
But the album's not trash. I don't
It-
like it as much as other albums, but I still like him. I'm still a fan of him.
I just wish y'all gave him more, because I feel like, okay, if it was somebody who you didn't like, but the album was the same album, y'all would dead the album way more than is giving it a 6. I feel like a 6 is
maybe.
being safe.
Maybe.
you think it's 6 being said? I gave it a 6 because but shit,
'Cause it sound like y'all should be giving it a 4 based on what I'm hearing from y'all.
no.
But because y'all like it, because he's so likable, because we all like SchoolBoy, you're giving him the benefit of the doubt, which I would like a more raw take from you guys.
You want-
Nah, you want a
Joe
raw
Budden
take? You got. Listen, did you listen to the album?
No.
See, so you know what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to really. Now, if you were to listen to the album, maybe we could have a different type of conversation. But again, we're fans, so it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like even with Kanye. I hated Kanye's album in the beginning. I still listen to it though.
That's true.
I
Gave it a
still gave it a
chance.
shot.
Yeah, you gave it a chance.
Just because
over and over
it
again.
was Kanye, to the point where I listened to it so much I was like, damn, no, this shit actually is good. I do that with Drake sometimes. There's some Drake albums where I'm just like, what the fuck? When honestly, Nevermind first dropped,
Same.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
So
I
drunk
thought he was about to
at the
come
bar drunk.
with the bars, rapping his ass off, all that, and then he gave me dance music, and then maybe like after like 2 weeks,
How many songs did you play thinking there was bars there and then there was no bars?
every fucking one.
But that's kind of our bag, though.
I played like 7 tracks.
Honestly, never mind. It's kind of
Realized
our
there was no
bag.
bars.
though.
No, it's straight house.
Yeah. That's
So
kind
when
of
I
our bag.
and then as I started getting into the DJ shit and tapping into that bag and listening to those records, I was like, nah, this album really is kind of important, depending on where you at, what you want to listen to.
Right.
But everybody want to listen to dumb shit now.
I
bro.
felt like that. I feel like when that album came out with Drake, it was more so partying, Greece and Mykonos.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you out in the Mediterranean.
Where was he going? Where he go all the time? With Turks
That's
and
like
Caicos?
yeah.
That's, what
That's
he made
where
the
you're
album for,
vibing
though.
to that
That's what
shit
he was
at.
doing. He was
Yeah.
partying.
Because
So it's like
he dropped that album right after Certified Lover Boy.
Yep.
Like a couple months after. Like
Yep.
3-4 months after.
And we thought he was gonna get some rap shit because of how disappointed people kind of were
Was
about
Certified
Certified Love Boy, but he gave us a whole dance album. Shit was fire too.
Pops, when's the last time you been to a concert?
He just, yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
Who was it?
I'm dating myself right now.
And I got a little funny game that I wanna
Okay.
have you
alright.
do.
But I went to a New Edition concert. It was New Edition, Guy, Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
My sister loves Keith Sweat.
Mr. Sweat.
Yeah.
Who else was on that bill? Man, it was a great show. That show was like 5 hours.
Bobby Brown was there.
Yeah, he was there. He showed up.
Fat
yeah,
as
he
shit.
showed up. He was doing his
Out
thing.
of shape like a
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
He had his, he got like a little, what is it? I think it's a barbecue sauce he was promoting when he was on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Promoting his sauce.
Yeah,
on
he, yeah,
stage
he has,
is crazy.
he's affiliated with the barbecue sauce situation.
Bobby's barbecue sauce.
yeah, Bobby.
My prerogative.
Hey, Mama barbecue sauce.
Yo, for real. But it was a great show, man. We had to get, it was.
Where was it
live.
at?
This was in Atlantic City.
Okay, nice.
It was in Atlantic
Jersey.
City. This was like late last year, man. So that was the last joint that I went to, man, and I had such a great time. Because, I like live entertainment because, like, I've seen some other artists and stuff like that. They, you hear them on, on wax. Well, hold on. I'm really dating myself now because I don't know nothing about wax. But the thing is, man, you hear them on recordings and then you go to see them live, man, and it's a totally different situation, man.
Yeah.
These are true consummate artists, man. And, Keep Sweat, my band, The Beggar. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, Bobby Grant. And Tank was there.
Oh, Tank.
Tank was
I know
there.
Tank.
Tank opened the show, man. It was, man, it was a great show, man. Great. And the thing is,
There's
that
probably
I like-
hella women out there.
Oh man,
Panties
that's
were
the
got
whole
pregnant.
audience.
Someone
Bras
got
and
It
pregnant.
was a
girdles.
couple of brothers. Yo, it was the whole audience, man. And the thing is, man, the thing that New Edition, man, they broke it down because the thing is,
That's how it started.
all of the artists, they have separate entities.
They had
They
Belle
got their own
DeVoe,
separate
Bobby
solos. Yeah,
Brown,
they got their own solos and stuff.
Ralph
And,
Tresvant.
man, and then after they did their own solos, then they came in as a unit, man. It was a great show.
Oh wow.
But it was different at that time too, because
Yeah.
when New Edition and Guy with Teddy Riley and Aaron Hall and even your Keith Sweat, when they came up, they was rehearsing and shit. They had dance moves. They
Right.
wasn't singing with the track
And
in the
choreography,
background.
all
They had
that shit,
choreography.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like it was real showmanship. Like it was a real show.
Really performing.
Now even with R&B now, like everybody ain't doing Chris Brown.
There's
You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
dancing anymore.
Ain't nobody really doing that
Chris
shit.
Brown don't really be dancing.
Nope. I went to go see that motherfucker.
No, in concert he do, but like he don't be having like as much. I feel like in his videos and stuff like that, he don't really be breaking it down the way he used to be breaking it
Well,
down.
because that
No.
it was a different time.
Well,
He's been, bro. He was.
shit, he been in the game. He's about 15, 16.
About in the game like 15, 20 years.
Yeah,
20
he
years.
he my age now.
Probably your age, like your age, yeah.
We born in May and in '89 as well.
Oh shit,
He's
really?
from Virginia too. Well, you're not
He's from Virginia. No,
Baltimore,
I'm
but
Staten Island.
from
You
Staten
heard?
Island, yeah.
But nah, man.
fucking
it was-
everywhere.
everywhere. But nah, it was different back then. Music ain't that aspect of it is different because back then, even if you watched like, I'm really big into like the documentaries and the biographies and
Absolutely,
shit.
yeah.
They had the manager. They went to practice. They rehearsed. They're not doing that shit like that no more.
Different game.
Did we talk about this last time?
Play the track. You rap over, sing over that shit. You know what I'm saying, and that's it.
Did y'all watch that? I don't know if we talked about it. I think it's on Netflix. When they had like 40 different artists, they had
Oh,
Michael
the pop.
Jackson.
Oh, We Are the World.
We Are the World.
We Are the World.
We are the.
I ain't watched the whole thing.
Yo, bro.
But trying to get all those artists together.
I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
it was amazing on that aspect because I'm watching it, and it was so interesting and like just cool
Just the
to see
organization
like
of that shit.
to see everybody in the same room together.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? So that's what they were trying to get everybody together, and they were like, the only way we can do this possibly.
Was it the Olympics or some shit?
No, it was the
Grammys or some shit.
Grammys or VMAs.
The AMAs, American Music Awards.
And they were like,
It was for the Olympics. The song was.
everybody was gonna be.
World or something like that.
I
It was for the
think like
Olympics.
World Hunger or some bullshit.
That's what
It was about the kids in Africa.
Yeah.
And it was like they were like the only way that we can get all these artists. I'm talking about Lionel Richie,
Michael Jackson.
Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson,
Right.
Prince.
Everybody
Prince.
was
They
Prince
wanted
there,
Prince to come
I don't
there,
think
but
Prince could have made it.
Prince
Like
didn't
Cyndi
show up.
Lauper.
Too good.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was
like
a beautiful thing. I remember
Bruce
that.
Springsteen was
Yeah.
Yeah,
there,
that's
Yeah.
right. That's
and
right.
like they did it all in one fucking night.
Yep.
And then that shit, when it went crazy, and then a lot of the artists that were in that room started doing
Right.
their own like tours and festivals based off of that, and it was
Just
just
imagine being in that room.
oh my
What?
god, bro,
Man,
it
that
was
powerful
amazing.
dynamic.
And
When I watched this, all I was thinking, I was like, just imagine being in that room.
And even with that, artists back then, what they had to go through to even get. It's easy now. I can buy a laptop. I
And
can buy a
record your
mic.
shit.
I can record myself, put it up on Instagram and SoundCloud, and now I'm a rapper. That shit wasn't popping. That wasn't happening. But you actually
Which is
had
not
to
a
be
bad
found.
thing, though. Which is not a bad thing. You could
It's-
do that
It is. and
It is,
ain't.
but
It
it
is,
ain't.
it is.
It's
It's
a
a
gift
gift and
and
a
a
curse.
It oversaturates the industry, but it still is an amazing thing that someone that wants to be a good artist can now be access to the whole entire world just with a mic and a computer.
Because I feel like
You know what I'm
people
saying?
are like,
But see what?
if you really were
Because there's
about
some
it,
people that in the back in the day, how many? I'm not saying to the caliber of Michael Jackson or all those names we just mentioned, but how many people are out there that never got the opportunity because they didn't have the label connections, or because they got into this or they got into that? How many athletes back in the day before all this sports stuff happened, while Instagram didn't get to go to the league because they got whatever happened? You know what I mean?
No, I
So it's not a bad thing that the game changed, but I understand what you're saying. It's like it really took. You really had to break
You
through
had
the
to be-
cracks back then.
You really had to be
Because now with
good.
the internet, there's a lot of
You had to be good.
there's a lot of mediocrity.
You had to be
You
you had
good.
to be good and you had to be serious.
Back then, you had to break through the cracks. You really had to break.
Yeah,
through
you
that
had to be
shit.
good. You had to really bring something.
And you weren't breaking
crazy
through
to the
unless you
table.
really had it.
That's it. Point
That's
blank
why the
period.
caliber of music back in Pop's
Yeah.
day is so much higher than our
Motown,
day
yeah,
because
because Motown,
you wasn't getting a deal if you didn't really have it.
there wasn't as many labels. Everybody, it was a million motherfuckers.
You really had to have it.
You had to have it, bro.
And the advent of the social community that's going on right now has actually pushed a lot of these new artists up as well. I mean, now they have a global community now. Like coming up in my time, it wasn't that. Like you said before, like the both of you said before, it was just like, you had to have the gift. You had to, get in there and put that grind in.
Get
But
signed. all
now
that
you could just turn on the camera like y'all was
Artist
saying, and
development.
then boom, next thing you know, you at gold status.
I do interviews.
I mean, look what you just said. New
took
Edition. Look at those
it
guys.
took a
like,
lot of talent to get at
Yeah.
gold, to sell a gold record. I think it's
Yeah.
like 500K.
Digging in-
500K,
digging in crates.
something like that. It was hard to do that
Consistency,
back then,
dedication.
But now that's like a snap of a hat right now. You dig?
Well, you know what, dog?
You'd
I
actually be
think
surprised though. It actually has reversed.
because
It's not as easy to sell records now because now you have streaming. All
Nobody's
these things.
buying
No one-
records.
No one buys
Yeah,
records.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
no, but
No, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
but even with that though, that really could tell if you really got it or not.
Yeah.
That time, people had to actually go out and buy those records because people actually
Right.
liked you and shit.
Right.
Now I can stream if I listen to your song for 30 seconds, it counts as a stream.
So now if you buy album ticket like Travis Scott did, like how Russ was talking about when he called out Travis Scott, like if you just Travis Scott was doing it with I think it was Utopia or one of the album Asteroid, is if you bought the album, if you bought the concert ticket,
If you bought a shirt,
bought a concert ticket, it came with a shirt and it came with the album, so it was
Oh,
getting-
so
it
it
was coming
out
with-
as a
yeah,
sale.
So I mean it's a smart business move, but that's not a real album sale.
Because some people kind of want to just go to the
that's not
concert
a
just
real
to go to
album.
a
Yeah,
concert.
Okay, fuck it.
I don't want the album. It's kind of like you forced it on me.
me.
You want to know you want to know who did that though? Who started it? Hov. When Magna Carta Holy Grail, where if you brought a phone from Sprint when that album dropped, that album was automatically already on your phone, and
Well,
that's
listen,
how
let's go back into the days where you had to sell your tapes and your CDs out your trunk.
out the trunk.
You dig what I'm
Masterpiece,
saying?
shit.
And that's how the whole episode of how a lot of these artists had to get started, and that was the advent of being in the independent mode.
Facts.
Yeah, that was the independence. So the thing is, once they got that, formulated and they started to actually move in that direction, and then the labels took notice because they said, wow,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
getting traction. So then they actually started saying, well, maybe we need to look at this whole, because remember, like rap and a lot of different genres of music, especially, not saying, I'm not being biased or racist, but with our people, we were kind of shunned down, especially with hip hop. They didn't think that hip hop was going to go as far as it did.
right.
Even going back with the Sugar Hill Gang, they was like, what is that?
It wasn't until that white
Then,
girl
when it started
with
to
Fat
catch
Five
on,
Freddy.
when it started to catch on, sorry to cut your wisdom, but when it started to catch on, then it just took off.
There was money
It
behind
just
it.
took off.
It
Yeah,
became-
of course, it's a business. That's
So
why
at
they call
that-
it the music business.
Yeah, because at that
When
point,
do you remember actually seeing hip hop take off? When you were like, wow, this is a thing.
Oh man, wow. Yeah, still in New York.
So you saw the early days.
You to the Mecca.
Yeah. I have to say, man, you got to go back to Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
Curtis Blow. I was a teenager. You going back into the
early 70s, 80s.
Jeez.
Mom used to tell me about how
Curtis Blow, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
Yeah, I know them.
Kumo D.
Oh my God, Kumo D.
Mom used to hold on.
Well, Kumo D was a little bit later. He came like in the 80s, like with LL and all of them too. But I mean, you can go back. Listen, if you really want to talk about it, we can go back to James Brown. James Brown was a rapper. You
Pretty
know what I'm
much.
saying?
Not no bullshit.
I didn't know that.
No doubt. But you have to really listen to the lyrics.
His
and
cadence and how he used to talk
Yeah,
on those records and shit.
Yeah, it was a
Mom used
great
to
time, man.
Mom used to tell me how she used to go to the park and how Grandmaster Flash and them would steal the electricity out of the light pole.
Out of the light pole.
The light pole, they would break the shit off in the
That's how
park.
they did it, yeah.
They would
And
like
then
the
they have their little concerts in the park. Yeah.
What's that TV show? It was a series.
The Get
and
Down.
The Get Down.
That was pretty much it.
That was, bro. So the Get Down. I don't know if you've seen it, but that's, because all this was before my time. But the Get Down, like they was literally doing that. Like,
Well, they got a movie out called Crush Groove.
Oh yeah.
Crush Groove, but it's based in New York, but it's based in the Bronx, New York.
Was it at the beginning of Def
And
Jam? That was kind of like the beginning of Def Jam with
Crush
Russell
Groove.
Simmons and
where's that at?
Crush Groove came out in like the 80s, but it was pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah,
like
yeah.
what 8 Mile was for Eminem, but it was Crush Groove was about Russell Simmons and
they
Rick
grew up.
Rubin and how they built Def Jam from the college dorm
The
rooms
dorm
and
room,
shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
Okay.
they had the Fat Boys in there, they had Run DMC in there, LL was in the movie, they had
Okay.
Curtis Blow in the movie as well.
Oh shit.
And shit like that. Yeah, early
Is it
80s.
actually them, like a documentary, or was that movie?
And no, they weren't in it, but they had people
Actors.
play them. But that was
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah.
It was the story of
Gotta
pretty
watch
much how.
I just want to say this though, fellas. I thank y'all guys so much, man, for bringing me on this podcast, man, and sharing some of my little stories here.
Oh,
and there.
shit.
And
We
I
appreciate
just
you.
want to say, rinse due. I was gonna say rinse overdue, but I'm gonna say rinse due.
Rinse due, yeah.
And the thing is, man, this is the greatest podcast in the world, man. So
We
like,
appreciate it.
share,
Clap it
like,
up.
Drop a
share.
bomb on that bitch.
Hey, let's
Now,
go, man.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, share. And I'm not being biased, but I am kind of being biased too. But I'm not being biased, That's right. Get that bomb floating, baby.
Let's go,
This
man.
is
We
like
appreciate
the greatest
that, man.
podcast, man, on YouTube, man. So let's
Appreciate
support,
you.
like, share.
Yes,
Man,
sir. I got a
thank
question
you.
for you though. So we talk
sir.
about what you liked when you grew up. What you liking now? Any current rappers you listen to right now?
Oh man.
Hell no.
Who I like now?
Hell no. It's me, my
You gonna
man.
answer that,
heavy,
boy?
Heavy D and the boys.
Hey, he
Man.
stuck
Rest
to
in
the
peace.
roots.
Now, damn.
I want everybody to name a new rapper, and we want to see if Pop knows him.
Well, yeah, 2 Chainz is cool.
2 Chainz?
I
All right.
listen to some of his stuff though. Like a lot of the newer guys out here, I'm not really familiar. I might hear the music, but I'm not. I don't catch on until who they are until like after the fact. But me, I just like good music.
So let me ask you: when you hear, especially when you hear the new people, is it the beat that catches you first, or are you paying attention to the lyrics and the things they're talking about? Does that keep your attention, especially when listening to the new artists?
Yeah, good question. It's definitely going to be the rhythm.
The beat,
It's going to be the rhythm.
Right.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to adapt to that because the rhythm is what draws you in.
right?
And then once you get into the rhythm, and you know, because you know we all rhythm people. So the thing is, it's just like once I get the rhythm, then I'll hear the lyrics. But sometimes the lyrics can take away if it's some crazy stuff going on.
That part.
like that. But you know, most times I like that beat, and you know, me being a musician myself too, I can identify with that.
What you used to be a musician? What you?
I play bass. I play bass and drums.
You play and the drums.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know about the drum. Well, you brought me my drum set when I was a kid. You used to be in a band, right? What was the name of your band?
Oh, the name was Vast. And
VAST.
Well, we had a bunch of names. Yeah, VAST. Yeah. But we had a couple of names going down the line. We was a pretty.
What kind of music you play?
We did everything, man. We wrote our own songs.
Nice.
We did a lot of covers.
Do you still have any recordings?
Oh man.
Pictures, anything?
I lost a lot of things in transition. I just would
Yeah.
I'll buy a record player today.
Yeah. But don't be surprised if you see me show up somewhere. You be like, yo, that's Pop.
We're going to turn you to
Hollywood. You're gonna be
we gonna
Hollywood
turn
Boardwalk.
to Dennis
Gray.
in the thing.
We're going to Dennis Graham, you be get popping.
With
Like,
his-
we're doing
with
his
his
pop.
band and shit.
And I heard Dennis Graham. I heard.
Yeah, he's dropped. He's been popping off again since Drake.
Yeah, I
his
heard,
son's
I heard
Drake.
the name. I'm not familiar.
But if you look at his
I
page though, you look at his Instagram page, he needs Drake's team to go in there and help him out. 'Cause
Wow.
his page is still like
He's so
it's
old
still
school.
old
Oh,
as fuck.
yeah.
It's like, dog, your
see.
son's Drake. Like, come on, you should be having the best shit out here.
Nah, he chilling. I'm Drake father.
Nah,
I
I
was
got-
like,
I
Hey.
got my own graphics.
Nah,
son.
no
So
bullshit.
Dennis Graham is like that's Drake's dad.
He still had the
He's-
flyer playing with.
okay.
He's old. He's from Memphis. Old school
Right.
Memphis player.
But he's a
You know
musician.
what I mean?
But see, I'm coming up in the age where there's VSH tapes. I don't even know if y'all don't even know.
Oh, of course.
Come on, I
So-
had that was my first porno. Was on a VHS.
there was
First
a,
time I seen porn was on a VHS.
Oh man,
I used to have to remember exactly where I started. As I rewind it back.
I remember when I had a VHS tape. We used to record our rehearsals and stuff, right? So I had a copy of the VHS tape, and Fat's had to be maybe about 4 or 5. So I plugged it in. I'm watching it, just to see, because you're going to learn from, see, you can make improvements or whatever the case is, from your performance. So the thing is, I had plugged it in. So he's sitting right next to me. So he's looking at the TV. And then he's looking at me sitting right next to him.
But
like,
that's you.
How you in 2 places at one time, Dad? And I'm like, it's a recording, son. But he was just fascinated by that. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
the
lit.
thing is, I think that's why he's always adaptable to music. And then, he's doing his DJ thing, which is a beautiful thing. So, and I come from the musical family as well. My mom was a singer. My dad played a little guitar. They did their thing in their days, man. So I guess it's just in the DNA.
Yes, sir.
no, that's a fact. I used to. I was telling him we was riding around.
That's special though.
He had a white bass guitar. I was probably about like 5, 6, and I would get on his bed, and I'd put
Plugging
the
them
bass.
strings.
I just put the bass guitar right here, and I would play.
Trying to pop my
Slapping
strings
the
on my
bass.
joint.
I would slap the bass.
Slapping
spine.
the bass.
Yeah,
I come in, I'm like,
Trap.
oh man, like on the Jacksons.
Them
they
shits
broke
curled
the
up.
string, Be like Joe Jackson, like, yo, who broke the string on my guitar?
no bullshit. No fucking bullshit, dog. I promise, bro.
Those are the days, though. Those
But
are the
it's
days.
all music has always been.
Those are the days.
My mom was very heavy into it as well. She kind of introduced me to all the stuff. I used to get in trouble with her. I used to record over her mixtapes all the time. You had brought me a toy. You put a cassette in there.
Record over, yeah.
Yeah, with the little.
I had that.
Yeah, I had one of those, and I used to record
My
over that
sister
shit.
actually had it, but
I used to record over all her shit all the time and get my ass whipped.
It's funny that you mentioned stories of him like that, and you translate it back to what he's doing as an adult, and he's a DJ, and he's so in love with music, because like it's crazy that those things are real things. Like my pops tells me that he used to ride around with like 216s in the back, bumping like 2 Live Crew and shit. And he's like, son, to this day, I never realized that that's probably why you're into music and into the industry, into what you do,
No,
because
great,
you were listening to this shit when you were fucking 6 months old,
I'm trying to tell you,
blasting.
man.
He's like, your mom used to yell at me fucking playing music too loud. He's like, you'll be in the backseat kicking your feet, fucking in a diaper, and he loved it.
Absolutely.
So it's
man.
crazy how it
Beautiful
translates. It
concept.
translates.
That's true. That's true, bro. That's true. Yes.
A lot of that shit kind of goes into our subconscious, and it doesn't really come out until as we get older. We
It don't make
experience.
sense.
Yeah, we just started to experience things.
Like,
and,
this is why I like this. I get
exactly.
It makes sense now.
And a lot of that shit is every Saturday morning. Moms will wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning was clean the house day.
Yep.
She popped that Tina Marie in, blast that
hey.
shit from the
Amigo
stereo,
suavemente.
and we clean the goddamn house. So I was always listening to it. But then as time went on, I was starting to get more intrigued on the production side, how the songs were made. I was always the kid that read the credit books.
Same. I used to have them hanging all on my wall.
I would like to know who produced what, who
Save
wrote
them
what.
bitches. I used to save all my CDs. They were cracked.
Yep.
They would be cracked. I'm like, Mom, like, throw them out. I'm like, no, I need them. I need to stay intact.
Who did the engineering? Like, even when I watch these documentaries to this day,
Like,
I'm always more intrigued by
who did that?
how the song and how it was made and how it was written and what was the thought process. I also started to realize that that's where all the money is at.
Right.
Being an artist, ain't no money in being because you got to pay me first before you even get a piece when the check comes to you. So
think about the shelf life of your career. The behind the scenes people, their careers last until they
Exactly.
Till
That's
they
a big, yeah.
it don't matter. There is no age. There's no age.
There's no age for the
cap.
producer. You can be
Called
24, you can be
royalties.
55.
It's called
Royalties.
royalties.
Nah, or I can be 50 years old, 60 years old, writing a record for the newest
Whoever.
next pop star that's
Yeah.
about to drop because they need a certain type of ballad. Or y'all are redoing an old song I did 20 years
So
ago,
I just
and
saw
now I'm still
today,
getting this check.
It says in 2003, Pharrell produced 43% of the songs that were on the radio.
Absolutely, 100%.
In
From
2003.
yeah,
So
the
it's like-
Neptunes,
And it from yeah.
Britney Spears,
From everything,
NSYNC,
43%
Backstreet
of the
Boys,
songs that were
Everybody.
on the radio.
Khalid,
all them.
So think
Nori.
just about
Yeah.
the genres of music he was just touching.
Oh, that's when he was rapping back then too.
yeah.
He was writing a lot. Justified. He co-wrote majority of those songs.
I was just watching a documentary on Brazil. I think I'll talk about it. It's about Pharrell because obviously I'm going to Brazil. They said that when he shot the video of Beautiful Girls with Snoop and
Yeah,
that was in
beautiful,
Brazil.
that the two spots where he shot them, that their economy significantly went up after that, and the visitation and tourists visiting that specific spot
because of the video.
because him and Snoop
Hey
shot that
man,
video there.
if y'all ever
That's
seen
a
that
beautiful
video on
thing. That's
BT
nice,
Uncut,
Oh man,
Boy,
oh my
that
lot of
god,
video
videos.
freaked up as a kid, bro.
hey look,
that and
Tip
tip
drill.
drills.
tip drill, oh my
There's
god,
certain videos as a kid that I used to watch and be like, this is why I want to get into rap.
Yeah.
This is
Yo.
what
Tip drills
fucking
is-
Jay-Z Big Pimpin' with Bun B and fucking Pimp
yeah,
C.
right
Cisco
there.
Thong Song.
Yeah.
Cisco Thong
Yeah,
Song,
right,
Nelly
right,
Hot in
right.
here. Fucking
I don't know
So
that.
good.
I don't know
That's
that
over.
Snoop Dogg and
Major
Pharrell song, that
difference.
beautiful in Brazil, bro. That shit did it for me, bro.
I'm excited to go to Brazil. I'll tell you all
I
that.
bet you that.
Where you going to Rio? You going
Hey.
to Rio?
I'm going to Rio.
Hey,
Yeah.
make sure you be
Oh,
safe out there
man.
though.
I'm gonna be safe.
That's my next stop, man.
I'll be
Trying to
right.
tell you.
I'm gonna be safe and I'm have fun. But no, safety's definitely on my mind. I'm already a little fucking.
Nah,
anxious
yeah,
about
yeah.
going.
Just
I'm
don't
by
be
myself
stupid.
too,
Don't get too fucked up. That's
Nah,
Yeah,
shit-
you're gonna get friendly and shit.
yeah, and don't be out too
I ain't
late.
bringing none of my shit.
So
Even
he
if
a
shit's
jury
fake,
in the-
well,
Yeah,
watch
nah.
is real, jewelry's fake.
Nah, leave that shit.
Yeah, I ain't bringing nothing.
Nah, but
Yeah.
going back to
We ain't
music,
paying
I
no
feel like
100,000.
music is a very integral part of life. Like just
Facts.
growing up to as an adult, like music will
It's a
bring you
soundtrack.
through some of the best times of your life and through some of the worst times of your
You-
life. But
you know-
music will always be there to get you through those
There's a
times.
couple
Absolutely.
things that like that triggers you like for your memory, and it's like
Nostalgia.
it's sounds and smells.
Mm.
You know, sound is a big thing because you know, like what you were saying, you wake up Saturday morning, your mom's cleaning. It'd be me, like my sister. She would always be playing R&B, you know, Keith Sweat, R. Kelly, all this shit, and then smells too, because I'll still smell like this. I'll smell something, and it'll take me back to this fucking daycare when I was a
That's where he
kid.
was at.
Yeah, like just by smelling something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's subconscious.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Going back to what you were saying about your dad playing 2 Live Crew with the 216s in the back, and you chilling, and
Uncle Luke.
and your mom being like, it's always you hear the stories all the time when you talk to your friends about the relationships they have with their dads
Yeah.
versus the relationships they have with their moms. Their moms are always reserved and conservative and like, oh no, don't do that, and dad's like, yo, fuck it.
Yeah, it's always been like that with me.
Experience this shit now and see it now, and get
It's
it. And I'd rather
crazy.
you get it from me versus you having to go figure it out by yourself
like-
when you really don't even fucking
My
understand what the fuck going on.
mom used to not let me get like I used to have to hide my like cassette tapes.
The explicit version.
Yeah, shoot it, and then I'd go visit my dad on the weekend, and I come back with all the. He's like, here, let's go to Sam Goody or wherever.
Yep.
And he buy whatever. He buy all the
FYE.
exactly. And I get all the explicits from him.
Yeah.
And I come home and my mom, I wouldn't
I
let her
still
know.
remember when fucking 50 dropped
What, Get Rich or Die Trying?
nah, the next one was Massacre.
Massacre?
When he's all swollen on the cover.
Yeah.
Fucking my uncle picked me up. Rest in peace to my uncle. He fucking picked me up from school. He's like, look what I got. Fucking threw it on my lap because he knew I love 50. I was like, play it in. He's like, nah, your mom will kill me. And then I was like, fuck, man. I remember just sitting there for like 10 minutes. He kept driving, quiet. He popped that bitch in.
Yeah,
RIP to
bro.
my
You
uncle.
go
Look at
hear
that
this,
shit.
yeah.
I remember just being so happy listening to that shit.
Yeah, y'all know a funny story is my first cassette was Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers, right? I remember one time I'm in the house and I'm a kid, like I didn't even know I didn't know bastard was a bad word or not supposed to be
Dirty
said.
bastard.
So I'm like around the house in front of my mom, like, oh dirty bastard. And my mom looked at me and said, what did you just say? I said, oh dirty bastard. And yo, she whooped my ass and she went through, but she didn't find the tape though.
Amen. Because Lord knows. What that
I remember
would
the first time I
entail.
asked my mom what a bastard was when fucking Austin Powers came out. Like, what the fuck? Fat bastard?
Fat
What's a
bastard.
bastard. She's like, don't say
Get
that
in
word.
my belly.
You don't call nobody that word.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can remember the days, man. I was young and listening to Richard Pryor.
Jeez.
Oh, he was wild, too.
Mabley. And then everything was on wax, man. I mean, and these things just manifested itself coming into the music genre.
And by the way,
Listening to
y'all.
John Coltrane. And,
Hold on real quick, Pop. By the way, y'all, for
ahead.
those that might not know, I want you to keep going. Because I was just watching some shit on A&E today. Comedians were pretty much almost damn near like the first
yeah,
rappers.
Yeah.
Bill
They
Cosby,
put a lot of
That's
rappers
the
on.
same.
Red Fox, like
Yeah.
you said, Richard Pryor. They was putting their comedic shows on wax, and those were I forgot what they call. They had a term for them because I would only play them when the kids would go to sleep because of all the cuss words and shit. That used to be on those records.
Gonna get your behind whooped.
Y'all used to have to sneak. Y'all used to have to sneak and listen to those
I
records
do the same, man.
because your mom would, grandma wouldn't let you listen to that shit.
No.
No.
It was none of that, though. Yeah, we have.
But he said how he said it.
Cassette.
Yeah, 8-track.
Foreign
Nah,
technology.
Man, we had record players wax, baby. Yo, the big
Yeah.
one with the 12-inch.
What do you mean by wax? What do you mean by? I heard that term, but what does
Well,
that mean?
wax-
Well, that's what it's made out
That's
of.
what it was made out of wax. Yeah.
Oh,
They used to mark them and shit,
Yeah,
you
man,
know.
it was recorded. Oh, man,
It's just
yeah.
press. It's
I
just
feel
pressed
old as
down.
hell sitting
It's
down
just
here with
pressed
that
down really, really thin.
With the records are made out of wax?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
And then there's lines on the records.
Yeah, I know that. That's what it's
Yeah,
right? I know
yeah.
that part. Yeah.
But nah, it's wax for real.
Shit, vinyls made a big comeback, man. Like,
Like, you got vinyls now. They're just all like Bluetooth. They look like vinyl. You can just play them through Bluetooth. But you
Nah,
can still get
but
vinyls and
yeah.
play 'em, yeah.
But yeah, they got Bluetooth speakers that
Yeah.
play them, but they
They have
still
real vinyls,
spin.
yeah.
They still spin
Yeah,
vinyls.
this is a vinyl.
Nah, it's a nostalgic thing. The quality
The
be
sound
cool
is
too.
the sound is good.
Quality be cool too. It gives you more like a live.
I had like a I'll tell you the Beanie Siegel album. I had Al Green, Marvin Gaye, and those just the Al Green records. Like when you put it on, it just sounded better than like if you listen to it on like an MP3 or something.
Yeah.
It just sounded right, you know.
Sure. Well, shit, man. Anything else y'all want to talk about?
Nah, man.
Well, I'm good though, you know what I'm saying. But like I say, everybody share to the greatest podcast on the net.
Yeah, let's see. You gotta move back down here, Pops.
got-
You join the Pops
Yeah,
for
I
real.
I told her, yo, I be sending him
got my
apartments and
flight
shit.
leaves
Like,
tomorrow,
they get a
man, but I'm
2-2.
definitely gonna come back, man.
We're gonna get
enjoy
Pops down here in
myself.
Florida.
And y'all such gracious hosts, man, as well as with my son and seeing my granddaughter. Yeah, I don't want to get personal right now, but great time, man. Love it down here, man.
Man,
Love it
we
down
love you
here.
being
We
down
appreciate
here.
you being down
Yeah.
here. Come kick it with us.
Yes, man. Yes, love
sharing
it,
your
man.
wisdom with us.
I really thank y'all for inviting me on the show too.
We appreciate y'all. Well,
Aw,
shit, man.
That about to make me cry.
Clap it up for Pops real quick.
Hey, this is a
Clap it up,
beautiful
clap it
moment,
up, clap it
man.
up, clap it up, clap it up. Clap that shit
Big
the fuck
Keem.
up. Big Keem. Big
Let's
Keem.
go, man.
Big Keem in the
Oh, you
building.
finally figured it out?
Yeah.
Stick to drop.
Hey, look, I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting for this. Shout out Pops, man.
Good to see you.
Shout out to Pops. And shout out to everybody watching at home, everybody listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are on Apple. We are on Spotify now. I
Yes,
think we're on
sir.
Amazon too. We'll get an official drop while we're on, but we're definitely on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at RentsDoFLA. Follow us as well, RentsDoFLA. It's your boy Greenie.
Oh man, it's your boy Fatt the King.
Again, your boy Trap.
Boy Justin.
It's Big Papa Hakeem, baby.
Hakeem the Dream.
Hey.
I don't want to say nothing to incriminate myself.
Hey, nah,
My
hey,
lady
hold
might
up.
be listening.
I thought you were in bed.
Yes.
No bullshit.
Wow. Yo, much love,
Boy
man.
Shamar.
Let's go, Shamar.
Shamar said he quit and got out.
I can't take the spotlight off the pop.
Peace and blessings, everybody.
Oh
See
man,
y'all
thank
next
y'all for
week.
coming. We see y'all next week.
Later.